We're going to start heading through the heath and heather garden, and I'm just going to let you view. I'm not an expert on any of these things for sure, but they are gorgeous. And the rare species of garden cat. Over there's the cactus and succulent garden.
Didn't make me 45 minutes later. Let's try it again. Fat little rascal in there. Yeah, the rhododendrons are blooming this time of year, but this one is. Look at those flowers, big trumpets. And this is, let me get over to the name tag. This, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but it's got those gorgeous blooms. I want you to see these rhododendrons. Look how they tower over that gate, and that gate is taller than me. Aren't those, I'm sure they're absolutely gorgeous in bloom. We are on the way to the Dahlia garden. We have to go through the deer fence right here first. Not only is there the beautiful flower sections, gardens, but also there's these trails that go into the forest, which are quite beautiful. This one is closed, but I can hear the running water, and I'm sure the walks in there are just fantastic. I'm not going to take one today because we're still on the way to the Dahlia garden. We've got the bridge to cross. Coming up the path to the Dahlia garden. Let's get up there. Look at this beautiful cactus dahlia. Beautiful white. This one reminds me of my Bell of Barmera, but I don't think that's it. I need to look at the tags, but I'm too busy filming to do that. So you can see all the beautiful dahlias. Oh, pretty little bird coming in. Another the white. I like the white, how it really makes the other colors pop when it's put in here with it. Oh, look at this. This one right here. Isn't that pretty? The little white center. Pink. Just blending in with the pretty orange. Look at this. Hummingbirds are going nuts over here. Look at this one. Look at this massive. This thing's bigger than my head. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love how it has the lavender in the center. Some pretty little ball dahlias there. And that pretty pink one back there being tall. It's got baby tears at its feet. That's a great idea. More cactus dahlias. Look at this one. This one has fuchsia center with that. It's not like our orangey red, but it's hard to describe. Hopefully I'm capturing the colors. Sometimes on film or on these digital cameras, it's not always true. Though I have beautiful overcast skies, so it's making perfect video weather. Look at that. It's that deep dark color. I have one similar right now that's very deep and dark and rich. There's another cactus one in the oranges. That's pretty. I think I'm going to get me some more cactus dahlias. I really love their form. So let me back up a little bit so I can show you. Goes all the way around. Many of them are repeats with newbies punctuated in. I don't know if you can see that one. Did I already show you that one back there? Oh, beautiful. Get this pretty little thing. The splotchy colors. Different colors, and that one's a real beauty red coming in there. It's a fire hot color. More of the whites. Those white cactus dahlias seem to be quite prolific. That's a beautiful color. I think I had one similar to that. This one's a bit different. Let me pull this up for you. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that one back there. Look at that lavender in that. Ooh, I gotta figure what that one is. Let me stop this and I'll see if I can see a tag. Nope, unfortunately I couldn't find a tag. Ooh, but look at that one. That one, I think it says it's Freedom Fighter. Very interesting the way it curves. Those petals curve, isn't it? That one's a huge one back there. That one blossom is fading, so you don't really see what color it is. And let me see, this one right here, let me see if this tag says Little Blessings. That's a pretty colored one, huh? I am crushing on these little ball dahlias. Definitely want to add some to my garden. Okay, this dahlia, let me lean down here. This one is called Polyventon Supreme. Such an interesting name. Definitely has the height going on there. Ooh, a bunch of little ball dahlias. I love them scrunched together like that. Look at it, curves backwards even around it. So no matter which way it lays, you have that curve. I love that one back there. I don't know what it is, but look at that bright color standing out. What's nice is you can hear, since there's nobody talking here, the creek in the background. It's such a pretty backdrop. Now this is a different white one. It's not the spider or cactus, and I don't see a name on this one, but that's pretty too. I like how they've used, and I tried this. These are the tomato cages you can buy. Pretty reasonable usually at garden centers. I had to take mine out by my dahlias because the hummingbirds were landing here And being the height is not that tall, my kitties was able to catch them there. So I had to put a taller support in that was higher than he could jump. So to spare my poor little hummingbirds becoming his victims. And look at this lemony color. Oh, the sun's breaking through. Oh my goodness, look at this spider one. Spider cactus, or cactus lily. Not lily, sorry, dahlias. But look at that. I love that form. I really, really got to get more cactus dahlias. Oh, look at that one back there, how fluffy it is. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. That is so pretty. Oh, and those are huge back there. I had one like that bicolor back there. It was called tartan. It did beautifully. It's another one the rat ate in my basement. And I didn't find out till too late. They also ate, he chewed on my elephant ear bulbs. Look at that. And this is the path, I think, goes down to the creek, because that's where I'm hearing it from. So more over here. Look how they did the cosmos in there. And the cleome. Look at this cleome. It must have seeded itself right up here in front, and they just let it stay. My cleome has not really gotten that big yet. I think I started it too late. Got busy with other things, but I do love it. I love it. Oh, look at this huge cosmos here. Beautiful, those beautiful white flowers. And look at that. I am assuming it looks like Nicotiana, but I haven't seen a name tag. I'll look really quick. More little ball dahlias. Here's a peachy one that's really quite lovely. More cosmos. You know, my cosmos that seated themselves in place, they are sturdy like this, like tree trunks. And they're doing beautifully. Right in one of my garden beds, my veggie garden beds, but I'm letting it stay. Look at that. That one's pretty. More ball dahlias. Now let's do an overview here, this side. Isn't this gorgeous? Pretty much going to end this tour here. Look at that one back there. Isn't that one? Oh, that's gorgeous. The colors on that. I don't know if it's coming through the glow like it is here in person, but I would love to find out what that one is. It's in the back, and we're supposed to stay on the grass, so I don't know. I can't find the, because see, it says, please stay on the grass. And since it's a privilege to be able to come visit, I'm going to mind my manners and do exactly as they ask. Wow, look at that one. Look at that head on that. Oh, I got people coming. Oh, look at this lavender one. I think this is one I had on my list to get, and I think it was sold out. Isn't those pretty? Look at that one. Let me see, that one is called Maniac. It fits, doesn't it? And look, there's huge. I think I'll have to look that one up. That's just too interesting not to have. And more of that lavender one. And here's one that's pretty frizzle-rizzle. Look at that one down in there. Not very many of the rhododendrons are blooming, but you can see how beautiful what is blooming are and how gorgeous this place would be with all of the rhododendrons blooming. Because look at these. Massive. And I'm sure they are just fantastic in bloom. We'll have to come back. I think it says April, May is the time for the rhododendrons to be blooming. So we'll look forward to that. I love this little split rail fence by this little path. that goes down to a little bench, and it just ends right there. But it just adds a backdrop that leads you in. So pretty, and there's a little trickling stream. It's almost a bog now because it's kind of slow, but I'm sure it's very beautiful. Oh, there's a hummingbird down there. See him? You probably did. I just can't see in my screen. Oh, there he is going to the ferns. Look at those beautiful ferns. He's hovering over the water. I wonder if he's going to get... Whoop, he just went over my head. Here's one that's still in bloom. On one of the little off trails I decided to take just to explore. And then some beautiful... I'm assuming that's salvia. I'm not close enough. I'm not sure what that is, but really pretty at the feet of that rhododendron. View of the heather and heath gardens. Aren't they just beautiful? Look at this mystic spire salvia. Isn't that gorgeous? I wish mine would get that big. And I love that one, that Phyllis's Fancy. That one is really gorgeous. And that pretty much takes us out of the Mendocino Botanical Gardens. I'm going to go pay for the plants I'm buying.